1729 Mag. I'm happy today we have an exclusive here with the great Will the Thrill Barton, not only representing Baltimore City to the fullest, but representing the Portland Trailblazers, representing the Memphis Tigers, and representing Wells.
Yeah, everywhere, East Baltimore, that's where I'm from, but I represent the whole Baltimore, man, as a whole. You know, we got to stand this together, uplift the whole city, the whole thing, man.
Word. So tell us, let's just kick it off. Let's get right into it with the journey from being a superstar with the Memphis Tigers to being drafted by the Portland Trailblazers. What's that experience like?
Great, one of the great experiences I ever, had in my life. Going to Memphis. First off, being able to play with my brother there, that was just.
Well, shout out to Tony.
Yeah, something unbelievable right there. Getting to play with your brother on one of the biggest stages in basketball. Besides the NBA, colleges, the biggest thing. So getting to share the court with him was wonderful, and then being able to show out like I did and perform like I did, and become one of the, the greats at that school, and get drafted was, something, totally just a out of mind experience, man. You wake up and your whole life different, you know what I mean?
So like, because there's so many kids that want to be like you, and there's so many kids that want to make the NBA, and like I know, it's almost impossible. Like, you have to be beyond talented, have a tremendous, crazy work ethic. What is the biggest, what excited you the most about being there?
Being in the NBA?
Yeah.
Just being able to compete against the best. NBA is the best in basketball. You can't find better talent, better skill sets and guys like that. And it's always been a dream of mine. Jamal, my people, so they'll tell you, I've been wanting to do this ever since I could talk. I think the first thing that came out of my mouth was I want to go to the NBA before I said mama or dada or anything like that. So to actually be able to be there, it's a blessing. And I feel like I'm dreaming every day I wake up. Every time I get in my car or I pull up to my crib or pull up to the gym, it's like, I can't believe that I'm here. Every day is a blessing. And, to be able to do what I do, I don't even have a job. I got a passion. And there's a difference. When you have a passion, you love what you're doing. You love to wake up every day and say, I'm about to do something I love. Whether it's just a job and you just like, oh man, I got to go to work. You know what I mean?
Well, I can't say this enough, but I said it in another interview and I say it again. The Buddha says you should be able to watch a person work and watch a person play and not be able to tell the difference.
That's a tough quote. That's a tough quote. I gotta use that.
You have that.
And that's correct, though. I do have that, and I hope I can have it for as long as as I can. And I just work hard every day, just because I know I'm blessed, and I know, there's a lot of people that wish they could be in my shoes, and this is something I wanted my whole life, and I won't ever give it up. Somebody might kill me, or I ain't gonna be able to walk no more before I stop playing basketball. This is what I love to do. This is who I am. It made me and molded me into somebody. Being confident. Being a guy who's outspoken. Basketball did all that for me, and without it, I don't know who I would be.
Amen. Yeah.
Action.
So I met you when I used to do Global Scout Reporting. We interviewed all the best athletes.
I still got that shirt.
Yeah, coming out of high school, and you were different. Your work ethic was on a different level. How has that evolved, or just what things have you added to just take it to the next level? Because I remember back then you was just on it, like training.
And it's only got deeper, like you said. Back then when you first met me, I was in high school, and I was just trying to, make my dreams come true. And now I'm in the NBA, and now it's, I got bigger goals. Now I want to be a star in the NBA. I want to be a superstar. I want to be somebody, everybody talk about, remember. So now I got to work even harder, and I'm in the gym every day. Basketball is my life. That's the only thing I think about. It's just different right now. That what I'm going through right now is it's like I'm back at the bottom again. When you're climbing to get where you want to go, and you're just grinding every day, and it's hard sometimes because I'm not playing all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you gotta be so mentally in tune with yourself and your grind to get where you want to go. You gotta see the big picture.
You know your talent. You know what you can do. So you have to just sit through any difficult period and weather the storm. Not to make this into like a day full of quotes, but all of it says, cherish and be used to this pain, for one day it will be valuable, useful. So who you listening to right now, music wise?
Oh man, I got a couple of people I listen to.
Who's killing it right now?
First of all, I want to say my homeboy from where I rep, the CA crew, you know, my boy E. Sosa, he's probably the best. He is the best rapper in Baltimore right now. Like, you gotta check him out. You gotta listen.
We gotta get him on the man. We gotta get him on 1729.
He talking about something. He ain't trying to sound like nobody else. You gonna feel him. Trust me. Like, he the best out right now. And besides that, besides E. Sosa, I'm probably listening to either Lil Wayne, Future, Drake, Hove, of course, Fab. J. Cole. I mean, I got a list of guys. Rich Homie Quan. Yo guy, you know, that's my guy. Anybody who got something really bumpy, you know, I show love. And but like I said, East Sosa, man, best guy out right now. He ready to blow.
Well, and that's good that you show that Baltimore love and that you put that out there. But like we were saying before, like you one of the people who put on for the city. Before everyone was loving the city. What role has Baltimore played in your game or you as a person and your resiliency in general?
Huge role. You know, I ain't the biggest guy. I mean, I'm kind of tall, but, you know, I'm kind of slender. You know, so Baltimore taught me how to be tough. You know, how to not back down from nobody.
We're at the club right now. All the noises, they waiting for Will to come back downstairs. They waiting for Will to come back. Yeah, they waiting for him to come back down. Go ahead, bro.
But they taught me how to be tough, man, and not back down from nobody. And they don't care how old you is. You know, how much you weigh and stuff like that. Guys gonna go hard at you. They kind of shape me to the player I am now. I just go hard. You know, I attack and I'm just relentless. And that's Baltimore raised me and shaped me to be that way.
So let's talk about your summer program that you do for the kids in the city and what's going on for next summer. The success you had this summer, and then how we going to take it to the next level next summer.
We got the Black Swan Foundation. That's my foundation. And we just trying to get back to the community. Last year was our first year.
What's Black Swan?
There's a long story about it, man. You ever heard the story about the ducks and the swan? And it'll take me a long time to get into. I'll tell you about that off camera. But like I said, we had something going on with that. We had the camp this summer, which was great, you know, especially for the first year. We had a lot of kids turn out, girls and boys, had an elite camp and it turned out nice. And I had a game, my little celebrity game, great turnout. So we just trying to get bigger and grow. And the more I grow as a player, the more my brand is going to grow. So, you know, we just trying to take it one year at a time.
That's another thing too. You were the only 17-year-old kid who had a real understanding of how important the brand is, how important it is to not use profanity, how important it is to, you know, have a clean image and how to work hard, how to promote work hard, how to make it cool to be smart and cool to just like be a person who's doing the right thing. Where did that come from?
It just comes from my upbringing, my mom and the people around me in my life. You know, and it could have been easy for me to go the other way. You know, I'm from the hood and things like that. But like I said, you gotta see the bigger picture. I wanted to do something different, you know. And you gotta watch the things you say. Like, it's hard for me, you know, coming from where I come from. I want to say certain things, dress a certain way, do certain things,
but you get it. You understand the importance of because
of who I want to be.
Right.
You know, and anyone who has dreams and stuff like that, if they can't, you know, accept the way they have to be, you know, to get where they want to go, then they really ain't trying to accomplish that dream, you know, and their goal. You know, and like you said, I see what I want to be, and I know I got to be certain ways at certain time to get that done. And, you know, I care about me more than anything, so I got to do what I got to do.
You're doing an excellent job by leading by example. How do we get other people to do the same thing who aren't professional athletes?
I tell people all the time, you know, that's why a lot of people like me, because I'm down to earth and real. And I tell people, no, I'm talented at what I do, just like you talented at what you do, and just like you talented at what you do behind the camera. You know, just because I'm good at basketball doesn't make me more important than a guy who's good at photography or a school teacher. We all have talents and we all have gifts and we all got to use them. But at the end of the day, we are human. So I can connect with you because I'm down to earth and I'm a human. I'm not just a basketball player, I'm a person. And me being a basketball player, being in there, that don't make me better than anybody else. You know, we all got gifts and we just got to use them, man. And I try my hardest to balance that out. Just being a regular human, and I know people that look up to me and think I'm on such a plateau, but you know me for years. I'm just a down-to-earth guy, you know.
A great person.
Yeah, I don't think I'm better than anybody.
Someone who we're fortunate to have you, and we support you in everything you do. Let everyone know where they can reach you at.
Anybody can reach me, man. Everybody knows. If you don't know, I'm Will Barton from the Portland Trailblazers, straight from East Baltimore. Went to the University of Memphis. Catch me on Twitter at Will the Thrill B5 or on Instagram, the same name, Will the Thrill B5. You know I ain't hard to find. You know what I mean? I ain't hiding nowhere. I'm everywhere. You ain't never there.
Word up, man. Thanks again for coming out, man. Shout out at 1729 Mag at Director Dave Manigault. And check all interviews for music artists, anyone from Baltimore, professional athletes, whoever's doing what they're supposed to do in the right way.
Yes, sir.
Check us out at 1720mag.com. Peace.
We out.